Well, folks, we have some good news and we have some bad news. The bad news is Tesla stock is collapsing yet again. But the good news is the stock market is running on the non-farm payrolls numbers that we just got this morning. So, yeah, we got the good, we got the bad. So we have a lot to break down in this video. So if y'all find value, hit the like button, subscribe, and let's just dive into it. Let's not waste any time, starting off with Tesla stock, which you guys probably saw. Tesla stock hit a fresh low this morning of not quite yet under $100, but it hit $101.20. Let me pull the intraday chart up, guys, and you'll see it. We had a huge dump in the pre-market right around 4 a.m. Massive dump from about 110.11 to about 103. Then it ended up, going all the way down to 101.20, like I said. So the news that we got was the fact that Tesla is now looking to cut prices in China for not only their Model 3, but also their Model Y. And now China is going to price their Model 3 at roughly 229,000 yuan, which is roughly 33,000 US dollars. And their Model Y is going to be priced roughly at 200, almost 60,000 yuan, which I don't know what the conversion is on that. Probably close to 40, or probably maybe a little bit under that. A little bit under that. US dollars, 40,000, probably like 38. Either way. And the crazy thing is, though, that they actually just recently cut prices back in October. So they cut them in October, now again, just now. And the latest prices represent a drop of 13% for the Model 3 from 4 months ago, which is nuts. And get ready for this, 24% drop for the Model Y. So the Model Y from just 4 months ago, the price has come down 24%. Unfreaking believable. And this goes to show we're in a recession. Consumers are hurting in China, especially. And this is not because of, the deflation or competition driving prices down. This is clearly because of the lack of demand, clearly. And this is what we've been talking about the past couple of weeks with Tesla, and now the news is slowly starting to trickle out. We've talked about how demand's going to not be looking so pretty this year in 2023, and, they're continuously cutting prices. And on top of that, even though this price cut, in my opinion, is not because of competition, on top of that, they have a ton of competition, either way. BYD, massive competition. They're definitely the biggest competition out there in China. Of course, we have NIO, we have XPeng, Li Auto, a bunch of other ones too, but there's a lot of competition, no doubt about it, out there in China. So, yeah, Tesla went to 101.20, as you guys can see on the chart, and it's actually, believe it or not, about to go green, potentially. It's only down 1% now, and at its worst, it was down 8%. So it recovered that entire loss pretty much for the most part. It filled that gap, and at this point, if we pull the 10-day, we'll pull the 10-day up, you guys are going to see it is still on a downtrend if it wants to load. Come on, 10-day. Why is it not loading? Oh, is it maybe the 5-day? Please don't tell me ThinkOrSwim is messing with me right now as I'm making this video, guys. It might be. It actually might be. Hold on. Let me see if I could switch the ticker symbol here. Either way, we could just talk and let this thing load. But, listen, at this point, it's rallying off the lows, but you guys know, I don't even have to show you the chart. It'll pop up in a second. But, Tesla's in a downtrend on all the time frames. And even though it's rallied, it's recovered a good amount today, it's still down on the day, and it's still under the highs from the pre-market and, of course, the last couple of days. So I don't know when this is going to want to come back here. Come on, guys. What the heck is going on? I guess in the meantime, as this tries to reconnect. Oh, there we go. Let's go, baby. There we go. All right. So, yeah, going back to you guys know Tesla. I don't even have to show you the chart again. But, it's in a downtrend, 20-day chart, 10-day, even though it's rallying a little bit. And even though it's rallying, we're still under the lows. Not the lows from yesterday, but the intraday highs from yesterday being about 111, 112. We're still under that point. So keep that in mind. So if we pull up SPY, we're seeing a lot of upwards momentum right now when I'm filming at about 11:30 a.m. We have SPY up 1.5% on the East Coast. Russell's up almost 2%. Dow's up, same, almost, well, not almost 2%, but it's up 1.56. NASDAQ, same. They're all up a ton. VIX is down 4%. Metals are moving back up. Gold's up 1.3. Silver's up over 2%. So at this point, SPY, if I pull the 4-hour chart up, guys, we are seeing a test right at the neckline right now, pretty much. Right at 387, 388. We're trading at 385, so a little bit under that, but we'll see what happens. We're probably not going to break out of there today if I had to guess, but at some point next week, that level is going to test. So keep your eyes out on the neckline here on SPY like we've been talking about like crazy on the channel, guys. I've been talking about this stuff for days, weeks at this point. You can see Triple Q right here is rallying off of this low here. 260, which is good. 260 did hold a couple days ago. This was more towards the end of last year. It held, then we rallied back to 270. Now we're back to we hit 260. Now we're back to 265. So let's see if this rally holds. Let's see if it has legs. Maybe it goes 268, 270. I'm not too convinced yet, but that's kind of what I'm looking for here on this time frame, guys, on Triple Q, being the 4-hour chart. So if you guys didn't see, this morning we got the jobs data, some non-farm payrolls data for December, the non-farm payrolls data for December, which showed that the U.S. economy added 223,000 jobs last month, slightly higher than the expected 200,000 jobs economists polled by the Dow Jones were expecting. And in addition to that, wages grew slower than anticipated, which is good for inflation. That's one reason why the stock market's running. This increased by 0.3% on the month, where economists expected it to be right around 0.4%. Another good thing on inflation here, average hourly wages grew at an annual pace of 4.6%, less than the 5% expected. So we are seeing some good signs, but then again, we did add more jobs than expected, which Powell's probably not liking that. But either way, the stock market is running regardless, as again, we're up all across the board right now. So what the stock market wants, obviously, you guys know this, maybe not, I don't know, I'll tell you now. What the stock market wants is inflation to come down, because then the Fed is going to be less hawkish when it comes to, raising rates and fighting inflation. So, of course, if we see any signs of, things cooling off a little bit, the markets are going to like that. And that's kind of what we're seeing today. It's not a crazy rally. It's not fully breaking out, but it is what we're getting, and it is a pretty good sign here in the very, very, very short term. And I'm actually curious, how is oil doing? Let me pull oil up and see where this is trading right now. It is still at about $74.5 a barrel, roughly up 1.56%. Nothing crazy. Looks like it is fighting here to hold $73.45 a barrel. Let's see if it does. Let's see if we start, making a move back towards 80, maybe even higher than $80 a barrel. So let's see what stocks are moving here before we wrap the video up. By the way, if you guys are finding value, and if you haven't done so already, feel free to hit the like button. Feel free to subscribe as well. I appreciate you all as always. And if you haven't gotten your free stocks from Webull, 12 stocks with any amount deposited, link down below. And you could also get 15 stocks from Moomoo, link down below as well. And guess what? All those links help out the channel. I appreciate you guys as always. So look at Nucor, ticker symbol NUE. Look at this thing, guys. This is one that we called out, not in the past couple of days, but we did call it out probably a week or so ago, maybe a little bit over a week ago, and I outlined with you all, even though I'm about to butcher it, hold on, I showed you guys this channel, upwards channel, which I butchered it, but bear with me here. You guys see that, and you can see now today it's up 6% on the day, pretty much fully breaking out above the moving averages. It's at a multi-week high. And to me, guys, it's pretty clear. What do you guys think? I don't know. But to me, it's clear that it's trading, it's playing in this window here. So there could be more upside on Nucor, in my opinion, we shall see. And some other stocks moving. We have Square up on the day, which this one's starting to break out ever so slightly above the wedge here on the 4-hour. That's good. We have Foot Locker starting to move towards 40, which is also good. This is one that I was talking to you guys about very recently. $40 has been a resistance for a good couple months on Foot Locker. It's got to break 40. If it does, we're going to see some more upside in my eyes. I think it could fill the gap to 45, maybe go even higher than that. So Foot Locker looks pretty good. Ticker symbol FL. And what else is moving today, guys? Let's see. Amgen, Applied Materials. Let's pull those up. Amgen, AMGN. Oh, look at that. That's starting to break back over the moving averages. Hasn't been above them in a couple weeks. That's a good sign. Applied Materials, it's not there yet, but it is, trying to fight right around $100, $105. That's a big level of resistance. I'll actually set my alert now at $105 a share. Markers that were above 105. And let's see, anything else? Oh, wow, look at that. XLE. Look at this, guys. XLE is up 2.5% right now. It's officially breaking out of the moving averages on the 4-hour chart. And now it's taken the highs out from the end of last year. That's good. Being about 88, I was going to say a share. And earlier in the day, XLE got to about 88.60. So that's a pretty good sign. The fact that we're taking out 88. And if I pull up the 4-hour again, you guys can see 95, maybe, above that is where we could be going. I've called this out. I've talked about this on the channel before. And look at Nike, guys. Look at Nike go. This thing does not stop. This thing ran like crazy after earnings, filled the gap to about 124. Now it's trying to break out of that. It's up almost 3% on the day right now. It could start going maybe towards 130. That's where it could be going. So these are some stocks that are moving right now, guys. What's going on right now with Tesla, the overall stock market? What do you guys think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Don't forget to hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to this channel and my second channel, Stocks Talks Money. Make sure to go subscribe there. We're going to blow that channel up this year in 2023, guys. So go and be a part of it. And don't forget to get all your free stocks down below, to join the Patreon down below. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.